Arsenal host Brentford this Wednesday at the Emirates Stadium for round 14 of the Premier League. Arsenal have won 30 points to date and they're placed in first position. In their last fixture, Mikel Arteta's team shared the spoils 1-1 with Chelsea Premier League 2025-26. Brentford have 19 points to their name this season and occupy 10th position in the table. In their last match, Keith Andrews' team prevailed 3-1 against Burnley Premier League 2025-26. The last meeting between the two teams ended in a 1-1 draw. Straight off a draw in a London derby, Arsenal face another London side, Brentford, at the Emirates on Sunday as they look to return to winning ways. The Gunners are 5 points clear of Manchester City at the top of the table after 13 matches, and they will hope to go on another winning streak to pull further clear. Sunday's 1-1 draw away at Chelsea felt like 2 points dropped for the Gunners, who played over half of the game with an extra man. However, Mikel Arteta's team can still give themselves a pat on the back, having come off a week where they recorded a 4-1 win over Tottenham in the league and 3-1 over Bayern Munich in the Champions League. With second-place City pipping Leeds 3-2 at home a day earlier, the Gunners are still clear at the top and are looking to extend their 17-match unbeaten run across all competitions. Brentford have failed to win 19 of their last 23 Premier League London derbies, and they enter this match in mixed form. The Bees have alternated between wins and defeats across the last 5 league games. However, with a poor away league record this season, they will be set for another long evening at the Emirates. Arsenal are unbeaten in 8 straight meetings against Brentford, with their only loss to the Bees coming in their first ever meeting. Arsenal welcomed a host of injured players last week, with striker Victor Gyökeres, captain Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Noni Madueke all returning to the squad. Kai Havertz is reportedly set to also make a return in this clash, leaving centre defender Gabriel as the only major confirmed injury. However, Leonardo Trossard and William Saliba, who both missed a draw with Chelsea, are doubtful and will have to pass fitness tests. Brentford could be missing talisman Igor Thiago, who went off in the weekend's 3-1 win over Burnley due to an injury. The Bees already have Fabio Carvalho, Joshua Da Silva, and Anthony Milambo all sidelined with injuries. Probable lineup of Arsenal: Raya, Timber, Mosquera, Hincapié, Calafiori, Ez, Zubimendi, Rice, Saka, Gyökeres, Madueke. Probable lineup of Brentford: Kelleher, Kaode, Collins, Van den Berg, Ajer, Henry, Yarmoleuk, Henderson, Damsgaard, Ouattara, Thiago. Brentford's poor away form and Arsenal's quality are the two main factors that will decide the outcome of this clash, with the Gunners triumphing in the end. Arsenal's third straight London derby sees the Gunners hoping to get back to winning ways as they return home and host Brentford on Wednesday at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal have dropped points twice in their last 3 Premier League outings, the most recent one being a confounding 1-1 draw with 10-man Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. The schedule refuses to relent for Arsenal even if Brentford aren't as strong as the last 3 of Spurs, Bayern Munich and Chelsea. The Gunners have 1 fewer day's rest than Brentford, who have played just 1 game in the period. Arsenal have played 3. Brentford beat Burnley 3-1 on Saturday to give them 5 wins from their last 8 Premier League matches. The Bees have delivered a respectable start to life after Thomas Frank, as first-time boss Keith Andrews is pushing the right buttons, and Igor Thiago's goal total has only been bettered by Erling Haaland. The Bees' powerful attack has been enough to overcome their sometimes leaky backline more often than not. But this is a pretty big request, as Arsenal are getting healthier up front and will be ornery following the Chelsea draw. Gabriel Magalhaes is the latest Arsenal star set for an absence, and boss Mikel Arteta confirmed that the Brazilian will miss significant time for the Premier League leaders. Magalhaes, 27 years old, was substituted in the 65th minute of Brazil's weekend friendly with Senegal at the Emirates Stadium in North London, leaving the pitch with a limp over receiving treatment to his right upper leg. And Arteta used the word weeks to describe Gabriel's absence, adding that further testing will be done Wednesday and give a clearer recovery time for the big back. Injuries to important players rarely occur with good timing, but this absence could be tough as the Gunners also wait on influential left-back Ricardo Calafiori. Arteta spoke Friday before the Gunners' big North London derby on Sunday. Gabby unfortunately picked up an injury with the national team. He will be out 4 weeks. We need to have another scan next Wednesday. We will have the timeline much more clearly than we have at the moment. It's clearly a blow. It's our leader in our backline. To miss him is never a positive thing. The good thing is we have some very good options. They need to stand up now. The big centre-back now seems likely to miss Sunday's North London derby with Tottenham Hotspur at the Emirates Stadium. And there's no looming soft spot on the schedule. A Champions League visit from Bayern Munich follows on Wednesday. And it's a trip to Chelsea on November 30th. Brentford, Aston Villa, Club Brugge and Wolves complete the first month's timeline, followed by Everton, Crystal Palace in the League Cup quarter-final, Brighton, Villa, Bournemouth, an undetermined FA Cup match, and Nottingham Forest. A trip to Inter Milan in the Champions League on January 20th. Christian Mosquera has impressed in limited minutes since arriving at Arsenal from Valencia, and Calafiori's injury further challenges the club's centre-back depth. Ben White is also an option, though Arteta has not often called his number this year. Jurrien Timber, also dinged up at the moment, has played centre-back in his career. Arsenal, of course, have started this season in brilliant fashion, and Magalhaes has been a massive part of their handling of injuries to a number of stars, including Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, and Kai Havertz. Magalhaes missed stretches of games last Premier League season. Arsenal won 1 and drew 1 when he hurt his knee in December, not bad, but they really took a hit when he pulled his hamstring last April. The Gunners dropped points in 5 of 8 outings, despite playing 5 of those 8 games against teams 12th or worst on the table. The Champions League was a bit different. Arsenal won a group stage match versus Monaco without Magalhaes, then beat Real Madrid home and away in the quarter-finals, before losing twice to PSG in the semi-finals. Thanks for watching.